hotel where we have finally caught up with the Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich, them being Warrant. And Steve?
Stu.
How are you?
Good.
Gary?
Stu, the king. We're back.
I got to know this. Cherry Pie, your latest album. How does that compare with Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich?
It's a step up. It's
Warrant Volume 2.
Right. It's just more mature. The songs are better. The production, the playing, the bass, the drums.
Having had as many hits as you've had on the last album, I mean, you know, Sometimes She Cries and Heaven hitting the #2 spot. Did you have to write with hits in mind now? Was there any pressure from the record company to say, give us another one of Heaven, give us another Sometimes She Cries?
We had to kill him. We had to impress him twice as much the second time around. But I think it was a little bit easier also.
Yeah, I think the material that they heard, you know, before the demos, they were excited. They liked the songs. They didn't think that they needed any work hardly at all. There was a few songs, like I Saw Red, arrangement-wise, they wanted it a little bit longer, and, you know, they wanted like a middle 8 in it and stuff like that. That was probably the hell song for this record. There was like 10 versions of that song that we did, but that's the only song that really came after and said, let's make this a hit, let's try and fix it.
So we're thinking on to the third record here now. I mean, what, you feel any pressure at all, or do you think this is
I think the big pressure will come when we headline. You know, because we'll no longer be the babies anymore. It'll be, everything will be on our shoulders.
Yeah, it's definitely a big responsibility, and I'm sure it can get to you as a headliner. You got all this business responsibility.
Yeah, we don't want to be responsible.
Why haven't you headlined?
We want to be the biggest opening act in the whole world. That's our mission in life.
Maybe we'll just open and not have a headliner. We'll just go on an opening tour.
Right, we'll do 7:30 till 8:30.
Why haven't you headlined? You're ready, aren't you?
No, I don't think so. Not right now. Today, no. Maybe in a couple months, sure. Because right now the economy's bad because of what's going on overseas. And people just, it's so expensive to go see a show. You have to be really strong to draw 10,000 people on your own.
That sucks when you got to charge like $20+ for a ticket. And the kids, you know, really, I mean, I never had that when I was a kid, so.
The last time we talked, we were talking about how you, I mean, in the early days, how you never really, it was like people were coming to Warrant shows before Warrant even had the album out. I mean, you guys were doing some really radical things just to get the buzzword out.
Yeah.
And now that the buzz is out, did you ever anticipate back then that it was going to be as big as it is now?
Hell yeah. No, we weren't sure. We knew that we were good. We knew we had some great songs. We knew that we were going to be in the business together for a long time and making records, but we didn't think it would, you know, we would sell millions and millions of albums, but it just went through the roof, you know. But we always knew we would do well if we got a shot at it.
That's the key. If you get a shot, it doesn't stop once you get the deal. You got to keep.
Yeah, that's what our attitude was. They gave us a chance to make a record, and you know, basically our manager said that, you know, if this record stinks and you guys flop, you're done. Yeah. So, you know, that'll scare you. So we just put that's why we went on the road so long and played so many shows, because we wanted a big foundation. We wanted to make another record, and I guess, you know, all that work really paid off. We're going to do it again this year.